I would have rather it stayed the same size.
Have you never considered getting LASIK?
That's how we're gonna start, by the way.
No, no, I don't want lasers in my eyes, homie.
Okay. Oh yeah.
It's-
Context.
Yeah,
It's very safe. Yeah.
it is. That's what they tell me. It is still lasers within my eyes. My eyes are very important to me.
You know,
I'd rather not have lasers in them.
Have you known a person who went blind from LASIK?
Yeah, and supposedly that's not what's supposed to happen. You're not supposed to go blind. That's not the point, isn't it?
So what's scaring you then?
It's the laser part,
Have
my
you,
eyes part.
It's the laser part only, not
my eyes.
not the week after where you can't look at any screens whatsoever
No,
for an
You-
entire week.
I don't.
Yeah,
have
the
to look at
recovery is
screens.
kind of a bad pain, but it's
Yeah.
worth it for no
But
glasses.
it's for some people it also doesn't work, right? They go back to being not with good eyesight within like
I haven't heard that.
10
story.
years.
Yeah, true. Especially it's
that's-
a problem with LASIK because you can't do it twice. You can only do it once.
So you can only fuck your eyes up with lasers.
Laser, you can.
What is the difference? Do you know what the difference is?
A letter.
Mhm.
Okay, and in practical terms,
It's a different kind of beam.
It's 3 millimeters smaller.
different kinds of beam. Thank you. So much keys here. So much keys.
I'm not gonna wait.
And,
I'm not gonna wait.
Would you do laser?
I'm not gonna wait.
We're
I'm
waiting here.
not.
Like all of you wear glasses except you, number one. Or do you?
Depends on the vibe, honestly. Sometimes I don't.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, I used to wear like glasses consistency, but like
Consistency.
Hello?
consistently.
Hello?
Okay.
Okay.
And then,
I said, I don't need that much, really.
okay, so you just walk about life without seeing.
I have like apparently have some type of astigmatism, but like it's not. I barely notice it.
So you go walk through life seeing sideways.
I guess.
That doesn't sound healthy, number one.
Hey, welcome, Pastor Kabsa. It's your boy Adi. What's happening? What's popping? I apologize for all of that bullshit.
It's normal human
Episode
conversation.
148.
Talking about,
I got the homie Turks right behind me.
Yo,
I got someone next to me named Shamsi.
hey,
What's up? What's up, Shamsi?
how,
Doing good?
hey,
And as always on Thursday, we have, not as always, thank God again, we had him back at the restaurant, listener number one. Shout out to listener number one.
What's up?
Back by popular demand. A lot of requests for you, Mike. A lot of requests.
I'm.
They're like, yo, this podcast is trash. Add one more.
We'll be trashed together.
let's make it worse.
By the way,
موت مع رحمة.
our homie, the lover,
Mhm.
I was talking to him yesterday,
Mhm.
and he was like, yo, you guys had salsa mango on the podcast last episode, right?
Mhm.
I'm like, salsa mango? I was like, no, this was like back in July or some shit. And he was like, nah. He's like, I heard him. I was like, heard him where? He's like, on the last episode, which was a Thursday. I was like, oh, it's your boy.
Number one.
He's like, I thought it was him.
How could it be true? See?
Oh,
Even
that
in
was a
people's imaginations,
boring
you appear
story.
number one.
As always, thank you all for joining us. Shout out to tens of listeners. Shout out to tens of viewers. We appreciate you for being here. Oh, quick announcement. We need like a PSA
Update.
tune. Hold on.
سايد يعني لا مؤاخذه سايد
Not
Not the one.
Hold up.
I'm in
No.
Let's go with that
danger.
one.
Actually, that works.
Starting next week, every Wednesday, we're gonna have a live podcast at Ben Ali.
That's
Inshallah.
gonna be fun.
Yeah, this is gonna be better announcements coming out soon enough, and we'll keep everybody updated. So we hope to see everybody there. We're not sure if it's gonna be public or private yet. We might make it private, so y'all might not even come at all. So, so just excuse all this message. Like,
But now you know.
Yeah.
Just ignore it.
Yeah, just ignore it again.
Yeah.
I'm in
There we
danger.
go.
Exactly. That's for us.
All right, it's Thursday. Thursday we take questions from the listeners and the viewers. Shout out to our listeners and viewers for like the 9th time I said it today.
Mhm.
All right, first
For
one
all
is,
the questions.
as usual, we start with salsa mango. Shout out to salsa
Inquiries.
mango. All right, would you rather be a noticeably large, aka a big ass
Mhm.
duck, or a petite compact elephant?
No, I'll be a big ass.
To serve what purpose?
I will
That's
be
the
bullied.
question.
I will be bullied by the other elephants. If I am small and tiny and compact, I cannot.
What you can't be the Paris Hilton of elephants?
I can't be the alpha elephant if I'm small. You know.
So you've seen
You know?
Dumbo,
Hey,
basically. And it was
I've
like,
never said
that's-
Shamsi and alpha in the same sentence.
I'm just saying.
So I'm not worried about that.
I might be an
and I'm
alpha-
sure the elephants are not even worried about that either.
I might be an alpha elephant in a different, reincarnation, but not if I'm compact.
You know, with how aggro ducks are given their size,
Oh, yeah.
a big duck would like rule the world. I
Bro,
think.
I would fuck shit up as a big duck. Like I feel like
Just crossing the street.
I would make all the ducks answer to me. What are you talking about?
Like,
I would have duck minions.
And do what?
Duck things.
One bow and arrow.
No, I'm just saying duck things. Whatever ducks need, it needs
So,
to do.
so he'd be walking around saying, "I wish a quacker would."
Basically, bro.
Oh.
I shall become the mythical duck of legend. That they shall hear of me and never know if I actually exist.
Yo, there was this big ass stupid duck.
Yeah, like how big? Look, oh, homie, it's a big duck. It's a really big duck.
How would you die as a big duck?
It's surrounded by my ducklings who love me.
Oh, aging.
Yeah, who love me, and
So at all, you won't be hunted down.
wait, can I breed as a big duck? Am I able to breed other big ducks?
How would you?
I don't know.
You might be the only big duck.
Can I not? Can I make?
By the
can
way, you might be the only big duck. Is a problem here.
can I not make big eggs?
How you gonna?
Life will find a way.
I don't know,
Do you
bro.
understand how this works?
Genes. I assume genes come into play somehow.
Gene has nothing to do with this.
Do ducks have genes?
I said Gene. Anyway, so.
No,
Well, Donald Duck doesn't wear pants, so he doesn't have jeans.
not
Mm.
those genes. but-
I hate myself for that one.
Yeah,
so
yeah. We
I
hate you.
apologize.
We hate-
Okay.
No, don't.
How would you all feel about?
I'm trying to figure out to
Situation.
what purpose am I supposed to be like a tiny ass petite little elephant.
Shuf, as a big duck, you might get some trouble trying to fly and shit.
Yeah, but all the chefs
But
of
you
the
would
world,
you would eat big fish.
but I would be the main foie gras alpha.
You would be chased.
Yes,
You-
Alpha.
You would
Yeah.
be the greatest Peking duck ever.
Turks, big
Thank
duck
you.
or elephant?
I'm gonna go for the elephant just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
I don't want to
Number
be
one?
cut up. And,
Oh, the duck, obviously.
3 ducks, 1 elephant.
someone's
okay,
compensating.
yeah.
So
Like,
yeah.
what are you
Yes,
doing
exactly.
as a tiny
All
elephant?
day, son, all day.
Like for real, what are you doing as a tiny elephant? Like, why do you exist?
Chilling, relaxing. I got a lot of big people around.
He's
me
not
to
tiny,
protect
he's just
me. We're
petite.
just
He's-
walking
isn't he-
around.
Petite and compact.
Is there such a thing as a midget?
Wait, am I
elephant?
tiny or petite?
No, you're petite and compact.
Compact.
So
Yes.
compact.
Yes.
So يعني اقدر احطك في جيبي يعني no.
That's adorable. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
JB.
Yeah,
Okay.
Next question?
Yeah,
Will I have tusks?
sure.
Next question.
Yeah.
tusks are gonna be like tiny little earrings. That'll be cool.
I feel bad for you.
Okay.
All
Let's
right.
go.
So this next question, I was so happy that this is number 1 is here.
Mm,
Okay.
Mm.
Because this is gonna go straight to him.
okay.
Okay.
Yes, that's
Ooh, I'm safe.
So this question says it's not a question, it's a topic. علوم المرجلة 101.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, look at how disappointed he was with that. Okay. Open up your big book of رجال and give us some مرجلة.
Yes, your book of
تمسك
Rijal.
تمسك
Shamsi, how do you dream?
تمسك الدحلة باليسار.
Very
That's one
slowly.
thing. Yeah. Learn that fact quickly
Mm-hmm.
to avoid like some.
Fanagil to the head. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't sit على راس المجلس when you're the young one. Again.
Okay.
Wow, you learned that
And
too.
he learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to have the fold in the شماغ المرزام. It has to be in the middle.
Mm.
It doesn't have to be on the side.
It's quite basic يعني. Give us some.
Hence the word 101.
Would you like to
Okay.
join this?
No, I'm just standing.
All right, then relax.
لا إذا أنت عازم لا تقلط أول شيء شكلك بايخ.
شكلك بايخ is written in the book.
Yeah.
يعني, even if you're fat and dumb and a young kid,
Mm.
that's not an excuse. Saying, but
Did
I
you
was,
try that? Did you go, yo, I'm fat and dumb. I'm a young
This
kid."
went from a question to therapy.
But if you say, yo, I was hungry, it doesn't matter.
Like this sounds like experience here talking.
Yo, oh my god.
Anything else we should keep in
This is
mind?
not theory. This is all practical. This is-
Exactly.
This is practical.
This is a case
Yeah.
study.
This is applied to Marjana 101.
On ground.
Yes. I think, yeah, that's the basics, I think.
Oh my god.
Is there a way that such lessons could be spread and taught more widely?
The hard way.
The
That's
hard
the only way.
Yeah, that's the hard way.
That's the hard way.
Okay. Fuck it up, basically. Yeah, fuck it up and learn.
Yeah.
خلي الفنجان يجيك flying, طاير.
Mhm.
You learn to duck soon enough.
You learn to duck.
A big duck.
Doesn't help there.
Turks, would you like to join in?
Alum Marjala,
Yes.
be true to yourself.
Okay, that is a lie.
Hold up.
That is a
Let's
lie.
go deeper here. Hold up.
Okay, all right, go ahead. Something they always say.
Protect your own. I never say it. I tried, but no.
Yeah, he picked it
Never
up.
works. We do not have the capacity.
I don't claim what I don't own. All right, let's go.
What else?
Well, علوم رجال علوم رجال علوم رجال
مرجلة.
علوم رجال. Be a big boy. Don't cry. Push it down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
خليك رجال.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. That's I think.
Feelings belong in bottles.
Exactly. The bottle is your heart.
Yes.
I think that is the one in 101. That is number one. Okay. Never show them how you feel. Always power through.
Yeah, I think there's a series on TikTok that I love. It's
Be a
called Be a Man.
Mm.
It's basically is like
love that shit.
the most destructive things you can imagine. He basically ends it with Be a Man.
Yeah.
Like never tell somebody how much they mean to you until it's too late. Be a man.
Oh wow. That is messed up.
That's a crazy series. Yeah.
Was it the one where he's like, don't apologize to your wife, be a man?
Even if you're wrong, don't claim it.
Never ask, even if you're wrong, don't claim
Never
it.
ask for directions. Be lost. Be a man.
Exactly. That one I
Oh my
understand.
god. Anyway, next one.
Next
Go on.
one.
I like this one. Should you ever discipline someone else's child?
Ooh.
Hey,
Who are they?
let's
Who is
go.
someone else?
No, back in
Anyone
the day, it
else?
didn't matter who they are.
No, but
you are a child, you exist. I'm a discipline.
There are levels of
Here.
closeness that allow me to enter this when you say discipline, it's not, there's different ways of discipline.
No. There is
It's
a
not
fine line in
smack,
history.
yani,
Okay.
right?
Where
That's
you
what we're
could-
saying here.
Back then, before that line, you could discipline any child as
Yep.
an adult,
Exactly.
and then it became no.
Yeah, back
you're
then
not a parent,
it was free real estate
not-
essentially. Yes.
Yeah, exactly, yes.
It was free real estate.
Yes,
Okay.
You owned all the children.
Children were the Commonwealth.
Yes.
With the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
But nowadays they're not the
No.
Commonwealth.
Yeah, any parent used to whoop your ass around here.
Yeah.
Mm. We kind of still have
And
that.
encouraged by other parents.
And we kind of still have that though.
No, we don't.
No, when I'm saying we.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, and in the
That's the question. Should
Fancy
you ever
household.
discipline someone else's child?
I mean, I don't want to, but if I ever get put in the position where I have to, then I shall discipline them and then go tell my, close relatives that this is happening.
I think it depends.
FYI, yeah, your kid fucked up. Just so you know, I had to do this.
What kind of discipline?
It was
are you
against my
talking
will.
about?
Okay, so you would not go to the parents and say, "Yo, listen, your kid,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, you're disciplined," and then explain
No,
why
I-
discipline.
Yeah, no, sure. I'm assuming at
Never
the
got
situation,
permission.
I don't have access to the
Apologize.
parent.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is how I see it. If that parent left that child in your supervision in your own home when you have kids, then you do have the right to discipline, in the correct way, not
إذا
beating
عندك
some.
تفويض بكل بساطة.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they are in your house, so you're supposed to look
Yeah.
after them.
Mm.
That is fine. Any other way is wrong. You have to talk to the parent.
Of course.
Okay, طب دقيقة هنا we're assuming that, let's say your child goes to his friend's house.
Okay.
So you are giving their parents.
Yes, that parent has the right to discipline without hitting.
Okay.
And if it's too much, you call the parent.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. You
Exactly.
call the
No,
parent.
if it's too much, you call the
But
parent.
I'm thinking in the context of it's family related, someone close to me, whether my siblings or my cousins or my aunts or something along those
Your
lines.
siblings and cousins.
Yeah, but in that context, like I am around the family, surrounding, so I see how it goes.
I
Like,
will
one day-
never
like I'll just tell you.
discipline my brothers and sisters' kids, and they will never discipline mine.
Yeah, that's
Well,
different for you.
except my older sister, she will beat all our asses.
No,
But besides that, she has immunity.
in our situation, like they all tend to really grow up together. Like ours is a family house, so they all come over and they're always staying there. So it's always one or the other of the uncles or aunts who's around. So whoever is around is the responsible adult.
Yeah, that one.
you
Yeah,
know?
because everyone's at a house.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's different.
So that's the context for me where I would, yes, I am allowed to discipline your child.
Yeah, but your parents are, not you.
Well, I am considered any part of the
No, you're not.
elder
No, you're not.
family members. Right?
No, you're not. You're not.
Well, to be quite honest, I never put myself in that situation.
Good.
Yeah. To be quite honest.
Good.
Like, yo, we going out? Who's coming with? I'm not
Mhm.
taking these kids on my own. Like,
Next one.
yeah.
If anything happens, ارفع بلاغ. Parents take care.
I
of
shall
it.
drive, but I need somebody to
But there's an
hurt.
interesting subtopic here.
Mm.
If you're seeing that your sibling or your close relative is raising them in the wrong way, do you think you have even a right to give your opinion?
Are you a parent?
Oh yeah, you definitely. give
Wait.
your opinion.
Are you a parent?
Doesn't matter if I'm seeing like this child is being spoiled excessively and he's becoming a brat because of it. I think I should speak up.
Yeah, maybe. But I think you have less room to do that if you're not a parent.
You
because
give your
don't-
opinion to
The
the
parent,
parents.
yes.
Yes.
but I've
But you gotta
I-
keep in mind it's your opinion at the end of the day.
yeah, like a lot of the time I hear a version of the story. The parent just don't tell me how to raise my kid.
Oh, of
Is-
course, that's the automated
But
responsibility you're gonna get,
is there room
which
for
is
us?
completely justified.
Like I'll give you an example. Like let's say your cousin or whatever is raising their kid, and like he's 5 or 6 years old, and he gets a new iPad every other month, for
Okay.
example, because like
No, that let the boy live.
For example, air quotations.
for example, like no, I'm literally just this is an example from my
Yeah,
head, and like literally, مثلا, I don't like the color of this iPad this month. I want a new color. Give it to me, and he gets it. Like like this kid is 5 and he's not.
That's a parental problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do I have the right to tell like
The parent?
Yeah.
Look, there's always a way. You shouldn't, but there's always a way. My way is once it gets too close to me, once he does something stupid around me,
Mm.
there's listen, you spoiling your child. You're a bad fucking parent.
Oh wow! Like straight up
Straight up.
cash. Okay.
Did I ever tell you the first time I met my brother-in-law's kids?
No.
It was at a Eid, and he used my testicles as a boxing ring.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Right? What am I supposed to do here?
Okay.
Like it was a little kid. Like hi, boom. I'm like, hey, little boy, I'm gonna fuck you up.
But there's a question here. The
Yeah.
question is there room for
FYI, I need them. I'm gonna tell you,
Okay.
fuck the kids. I need them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't give a shit how old you are.
No, but
If you're ready, I'm ready.
there's a
It's on
question.
site.
It's on site.
The question here is there room for shared, like let's say familial values to be instilled in the children? Like us in this family, this is how we raise our children.
Yeah, we don't.
And these are the
punch
values
adults
that
in the
we
balls.
no
Yeah.
we these are the values no these are the values these are the values we want to instill, you know. So this is something we need to agree on as a family, and this is how we raise our kids. Well, you don't
No.
have, there's no
No.
room.
No,
Can't do that.
No. You live your life differently than your brothers and sisters.
Mhm.
So most of your values are aligned, but some values you guys have different.
Mm.
Maybe you don't want your kids to watch TV. You know, maybe they want their kids to be spoiled. So it's two different schools.
Mm.
You cannot have the Champsy tribe. Let's get together.
Yeah.
We will raise our children.
Exactly.
Hear ye.
You know the trumpet man. You be nice to the trumpet man.
No, you can't do that.
No,
It's
that-
hard.
It's
Not
not your
in
kid.
not in today's world.
It's not your kid. You don't have a say
Exactly, at all.
whatsoever.
That's why you trash the parents.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then they don't become your friends and you win.
I
That's
know.
one less child in your life.
Okay. One less screaming child I have to deal with. Okay.
You start the sentence with, "I don't want to tell you how to raise your kid,"
But
but you voice your opinion. Then you end with, "But that's just my opinion."
Yeah.
That's
Once
just my-
again,
no. You finish it with, but it's none of my business.
none of my business.
none of my business.
Anyway, next question.
Mm.
Yeah, I want to go. Well, you got. All right, no, actually, never mind. Can jealousy be a positive trait?
Can jealousy be a positive trait?
Mm.
Give me a context where it could be positive.
I think yes, it can be, but that's
Give me-
not,
give
Oh,
me
do
a-
go on.
no, I'm
Yeah.
trying to think. Like I think it can be if used in a conductive manner. But how can you use it in a conductive
Exactly.
I think it will differ if you are in a relationship or if you are married.
manner? Oh, and that's the context.
No,
you're
no,
thinking about?
I'm telling you,
Okay.
it would differ. If you're in a relationship, there's different levels of jealousy. I'm not gonna say crazy, and marriage is also different.
Okay. Go on.
They can be similar, but also there's differences there. So it can be positive in certain ways. I care for you not only because again, when you guys hear jealousy, what do you hear?
I'm thinking. I didn't think of it in that context.
Yeah,
Whatsoever.
that's what I'm asking. Yeah, because
I thought of it in terms of coveting somebody else's possessions. Like something that you
حقي.
see. لا مو حقي. You see somebody has something, you're like, yo, I'm jealous of that. Like whether it's somebody has a certain job or a certain
That's envy, isn't it?
lifestyle.
that's envy. That's not jealousy.
No, but that's you get jealous of that person. Something of shit.
I would say jealousy is a spectrum.
Mm.
Like at one end you have, why are you following this person?
That's one.
Mhm.
And in the end, why are you DMing this person? That's a good example.
That's in a relationship.
Okay.
Or
But
maybe-
let's go in Champs's context. What if you're jealous of people and what they have? I still think that's envy. I don't think it's jealousy.
That's what came to mind when you said jealousy. Like,
No, I think it's different. I think envy is wishing you had their stuff other than them. So
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
don't have it anymore. You want it.
yeah.
There's something else. I'm not sure if it's jealousy, but you wanting the same as they have, but not like taking it from them.
بالعربي that's غبطة. أغبطة.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
in English, I don't know if there's a word for that.
Hater.
We're all haters.
Okay.
We're all haters.
So okay, let's go back to the spectrum that you were talking about. Number one.
And the very end is like, يعني, like
Why are you DMing this person?
being possessive, يعني.
Mm.
Like
Well,
being,
that's
being possessive. Like, I'm sorry, but like you can't be upset that your partner is talking to people of the opposite gender at work. Like they have to do that at work.
Oh damn.
okay.
True.
But again, like there's levels to this.
Ladies and gentlemen, I tried. Okay, I tried to say that there's some positivity in it, but the problem with it is that the majority of it is negative.
Well, that's
True.
what I'm thinking. Like most of the time, it's negative and destructive.
Exactly.
Especially when you said it's possessive, because for me, that's not a good trait. Wanting to be possessive.
Hey, that's
of
the
person.
very end of the spectrum. I
Yeah,
think.
like, you know,
Because jealousy makes you do stupid shit. It makes you ruin friendships. It makes you ruin relationships.
suspect. You know, people.
you
and-
destroy yourself and people around you.
Yeah.
That's what jealousy usually does. That's the extreme jealousy.
What is the antidote to jealousy?
Trust.
Trust. Yeah, trust. I agree.
I was gonna say
Oh.
test, but
Oh,
Test.
sure.
wow.
Okay. Test resolves everything.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Just get a test.
Yes.
Yeah, well, exactly. It's trust and building that trust with your partner, and being able to know that you can rely on them, and vice
Yeah, but
versa.
if you have that trust, you're not gonna have jealousy. But that's a problem. Jealousy does exist.
But
It's about how you manage jealousy.
Yeah, but jealousy does sometimes save a lot of people when there's something happening.
Go on.
If there is something that's happening and you get jealous and you find out,
Mhm.
it's better than you just ignoring it and going like, yeah, no, of course, there's nothing there.
I think
And
a positive.
That's naive.
Yeah, I think a
Yeah,
positive version of it would be jealousy can correct some improper behavior, as it were.
Improper. Okay.
Yeah, like it's if a person is by their nature is too familiar. Like if you're again, like I'm trying to be gender neutral here, like
Mhm.
because as we know, like girls can be as jealous as guys.
Of course.
So if your significant other is overly familiar because they're just a friendly person,
Mhm.
they in their heart could be a positive
Trait.
intention,
Yeah.
but the image that might go across might not be interpreted in the same way. So you being jealous in that context might like, you need to work on your personality a little bit.
So I'm seeing it two ways. I think part of it is kind of like a spidey sense, in the sense like, okay, I feel like there's something wrong, and why am I feeling jealous?
The vibes are off.
Yeah,
Mm.
unless there's something wrong. So let me go investigate that. That's one part of it. And another part of it is that little, wiswas on your shoulder that's, trying to just put all this negativity in your head.
Isn't that the spidey sense?
Well, no, those are different things. Like the spidey sense is there might be something actually going on. And the other part of it is you just creating the paranoia out of yourself.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Dark
okay.
Kermit.
Yeah.
Dark Hermit.
Yeah.
Dark Hermit. Yeah.
Alof?
I am an advocate for all male jealousy if it leads to men crying.
Okay, show your feels, fellas.
Oh no, it's not about your feels. It's
Mhm.
hilarious.
Okay.
That
Give me
is
the comedy
hilarious.
fellas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yo, come here. Yo, what happened? Show me.
Yeah.
Come here. Tell me, what'd you do? Tell me, dumbass.
What did he do?
And then but see, oh yeah. Deeper.
Let it out.
Yeah,
Ah,
go
see
on.
that bottle opening.
It's shrunk.
Yeah.
It's shrunk.
We need that silent cry where you just open your mouth and nothing comes out.
Exactly. Like, hey, come on, go. Keep going.
That's primo little stuff.
Yeah, bro.
No, but overall, the possessiveness is not a good thing. It's a negative thing. So, nay.
All right, next one.
Yeah.
Go on.
Fellas, please. If you're having a hard time, you're being jealous, call 1-800 Pastor Kabsa. You can just come through. I want to hear you cry.
We'll open a call line.
Exactly.
Right now.
That's the cry line.
Yeah, that is the cry line.
Yeah, homies on the cry line.
We'll set it up again. Let's go.
Yo, you know what we need to do? I don't think you guys remember this. There was a show back then, I think like early 2000s
Mhm.
or the late 90s. I have no idea. It's called Love Line. It was on MTV.
Yeah.
You remember that shit?
No.
And people would call and talk about their relationships and all their sexual frustrations.
Okay.
Dr. Drew.
Yo,
Yeah.
see, he had problems growing up, son.
Yo,
Turks
yo.
had
I
issues.
still listen to Dr. True and those is dick. Till this
Wow.
day.
It still hurt. I think we need to do over Saudi.
I mean,
Oh yes.
sign me up, please.
Yeah,
Can I be
yeah,
the
you can be
host
the
for
first
that?
caller.
Oh hell no! Bro. I'm the host, homie.
No. You cannot give relationship advice for shit, bro.
I will talk. I will talk to myself for the first episode.
No. You will talk to all of us. We will laugh.
Yeah.
Anyway, pay us if you want to do this.
Yes.
We're broke. Anyway, next one.
What do you? Well,
I think from that look, I think I know what the question is.
Yeah, you know.
want to go through it and skip it? على طول?
No, we're gonna sit on this one for a second.
Let's not.
Soak in it.
If Bugs Bunny trips and falls over, does that mean ما كان رابط جسمته?
This question is false.
ما كان
ما كان.
rabbit جسمته.
First of all, he doesn't have shoes. He's a rabbit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a hypothetical question.
It's hypothetical.
Sometimes he takes.
It's a
he takes off
philosophical
his feet.
question.
عادي.
Unless we're in Space Jam. So that's a different.
No, he never wore shoes in
Bugs Bunny.
Space Jam.
That's the
Really?
question. If Bugs
No,
Bunny
no,
trips.
no. Next, please. Next, next
But
step.
did you get it? Rabbit.
Hey, you understood
Why
it.
are we
I
still
get
here?
it. Yes.
No,
Why
no,
are
we need to
still
sit on
here?
this for a minute.
Exactly.
We suffer through this every single Thursday.
Let's not.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are recording on a Tuesday.
Exactly.
Anyway, next one.
Oh.
So the T.
This one, I want to really think about it. Me and I'm not gonna mention his name. Yeah, I'll put him on blast. We discussed it yesterday. Here's the question: what is unreasonably still taboo in Saudi?
Unreasonably
Yes,
still taboo in Saudi.
I wanted to give you all the question yesterday so y'all think about it, but you know,
Hey, that's a very intricate question.
yeah. But I was like, yo, fuck it on the spot.
Unreasonably.
I think working a service job for a lot of people.
Is it?
That's actually a good fucking point.
Is it still taboo?
I
For a
don't
lot
think
of
it's,
people, yes.
I don't think it's for a lot of people. Yes,
For a lot of
but
people,
you
majority.
you do see a lot of Saudis working in service jobs.
Yeah.
And I'm
And
proud
I'm
of that
talking
shit.
like
Gas stations.
gas stations, McDonald's. for
Bro, I see
example,
Saudis
fast
working.
food in general.
I see Saudis.
Fast food in
working-
general, I think this has been popping for Saudis. To be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I see them in
but it's
grocery
still
stores
like-
now.
But
Like,
it's
I see
still
them in
like
Mead
it's,
and
it's frowned upon by a lot of people. I think.
Yeah, because well, here's the issue: you are like in a
Like, when you
land
phrase
of
it-
like
when you phrase
major
the question-
opportunities of big companies.
Yeah.
You'd always want your people to go to the big companies, right? So you always think that I should be in like an Aramco or PIF or whatever. But the reality is, you need to start somewhere. And I think McDonald's did a great job when it first started. I don't know how it is right now, but when it first started, it was great for all college students who needed a side hustle.
because they always paid more than, like, let's say the market rate for
You're
those
working
kinds of jobs.
6 hours a day part time, and you're making like 3-4K.
5K, I think it's 5K.
All right, and then you go to college, and college pays you. I mean, university.
Mm.
Let's say KFUPM.
Yeah.
You're getting how much? Like 1.8.
No.
990.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why I thought it was
1,000.
1.8.
Yeah, 1,000.
All right, 1,000. All right,
Okay.
that's 6K, and you're a college student.
But again, the question is it that taboo? Do we still see that stigma?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
we
yeah.
did like
when
10,
you see
15
it
years
as
ago?
unreasonably taboo, my interpretation is that people do it, but a surprising amount of people just look down upon it.
Are you
still.
surprised by seeing like Saudi kids working in cafes nowadays?
Cafes? No, because there's a prestige about it.
Well, it's still
now.
a service job.
Like when I say,
But some of them don't see it as a service job. People think barista is an artist.
yeah,
I said it.
Cool.
And to
I
Gahuji.
fucking said it. Yes.
yeah, gahuji.
Cool.
Yeah, Gahuji.
Still a service job. Okay.
Yeah, but you know how they paint something that is a service job to make
Yeah.
you feel like.
Yeah, and
But
they
the
wear-
reality is
they
the
wear black
reality.
gloves because they're
gym
artistic.
instructors,
True.
right?
Yeah.
You find Saudi gym instructors as well.
No, that's from back in the day. Adi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's normal.
Like I'm okay. Shuf. Well, then I think we need to designate between.
He
different
had a
types of
good
services.
point. He was like, people who still won't allow their daughters to be in sports.
True.
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 Okay.
That's a huge. Yeah.
But well,
That was a good
interesting.
one. Shout out to him.
Interesting.
I really want to mention your name, but I'm afraid you're gonna whoop my ass. So.
Interesting. But I think the rise of organized female sports in Saudi is very recent. So I'm not sure about the numbers, but is that an actual issue still? At the
It's always been
moment?
an issue.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying right now it's still rising. So I'm not sure we've actually seen the full range of female Saudi participation. In sports.
We're talking about their parents who don't want them to be there.
Oh, their parents.
Yeah, but
we're talking about. We're talking about the families.
Yeah, we're talking about the
having
families, bro. What
Okay.
are you talking about?
Interesting.
Like girls, if they want to do something, they're gonna fucking do it.
Mm.
Right? But we're talking about, imagine like your daughter goes, I don't know, plays basketball every single day.
Mm.
And she's like, oh, I want to go pro. There's a chance for me to go pro. Right?
Mm.
We're gonna say no. I don't want them to see my daughter running around.
Fair. Yeah, that's fair. Does that apply as well to people who want to get into organized sports as a professional? Like
What
there
are you
is a
talking about?
taboo there in terms of
There is no taboo to go into sports.
like if I want to go and tell my parents,
Parents.
oh, I'm going to become a professional, I don't know, snooker player.
Okay.
Like I don't know, I feel that's frowned upon in a sense.
That's literally what the fuck I'm talking about for the last 10 minutes. We're
No.
talking about the parents that don't want to allow
Yeah,
their kids.
for males as well, not just for females. I'm saying.
Oh, you want to go for males? Okay,
Yeah,
my bad. I was talking about
it
females.
goes both. It
I
goes,
apologize.
No,
I
no,
take that back.
no, I'm saying it goes both
But
ways.
I'm gonna hit you back with that one later on. But yes,
It does go both ways, doesn't it?
no, it doesn't, because if you're taking it as like an official job,
Mm.
then maybe yes.
Yeah.
But how many of it is an official job actually? Because you're training most of the time anyway.
How many professional poker tournaments can you play on?
Yeah.
I think
snooker?
it's shifted. It's shifting now.
Mm.
Maybe it has shifted, but I believe it's shifting from which بيقولوا الناس to this is not sustainable أصلا. That's the main criticism I think for a lot of this.
It's not sustainable, aslan.
Yes.
Yes. You know, want me to give my point of view here? I believe in the next couple of years the economy is going to be so hard and inflation is going to be so high
Mhm.
that people here in Saudi will work any job. And that's going to be a time that we will get to where all these jobs will become normal.
And then where does that leave the current service? Let's say the foreign expats that are working these service jobs. Are they still going to be around? Do you think?
I mean, if there's space,
Do you think they're going to be out? Displaced by the Saudis coming into the market? That's my question.
no, I don't think ever you're going to be displaced. I
Yeah.
think there's always going to be opportunities.
For both.
Yes,
in the market.
Riyadh is always growing.
Yeah, true.
You know, you have NEOM being built. You have what's the name? All these projects that you are coming up. I think there will always be
So
space.
we always have the community both.
Yeah, you're always gonna have
next to it.
space. Exactly.
Okay.
Next one.
That's a good question. That was a good question.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I worked really hard on that one. I'm taking full credit, by the way.
Mm.
Nice. Learn
Thank
how
you.
to read. Well done.
Thank you. How do we feel about this next question? How do we feel about the gentrified samboosa that's been hitting the streets?
What
Gentrified sambusa?
Yes.
Has it been gentrified? I'm
What
not
is
up
it?
to the Sambusa discourse.
What does that even
yeah.
mean,
I'm still
gentrified
going
sambusa?
like Sambusa Classic.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
At
Is
this
there a Sambusa Nutella?
at this point, there's interesting.
You haven't watched the white people making sambusa?
Oh, they're making
Samosa?
they're
What?
discovered sambusa now.
Samosas are something different.
Oh no, to them it's all the same.
Ah.
They're white.
Okay,
They're,
explain
they're white.
explain more. Explain more, please.
What?
are
Samosas?
They, yeah, what are they doing there?
No, I don't know what they're doing. But samosas are
Butter.
Peanut butter.
Yo, a peanut butter. I'm
Like,
gonna make.
you know what?
I'm gonna
That
make
doesn't
that. I'm gonna make that.
that doesn't sound bad, actually.
I don't care. Yeah.
I actually follow this account
with jelly
you know,
sauce.
Yeah.
Like the
Hummus.
Ooh.
I actually follow this account that
What?
shows you
Hummus
sambusas.
sambusa.
Like every day,
Nah.
people are sending in sambusas and shows you all the different types of sambusas.
Yes,
It's
I
beautiful.
follow that account as well.
Sambusa project, I think,
Yeah.
or something like that. But it's fun. Like you actually get to see all the
That's dope.
sambusas
Send
from
me
all
that.
around.
Send me that. I gotta check that out.
Would you like to tell people where it is so they can find it?
It's on Instagram. I think it's called the Sambusa Project.
I think so, yes.
me
And
look
and
it up.
every day they showcase like people send in pictures of their
But
sambusas.
here's the thing, like it's sambusa, it's fried butter and whatever. And fried dough, sorry. It's
Yeah.
fried dough and whatever. And as I've discovered with deep fried Oreos,
Mm-hmm.
deep fried dough can go savory and it can go sweet. You can't mess it up.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. it's
Dough
like-
is dough.
my perspective is have at it.
What are the essential sambusas in one's life?
I think for me, it's لحم دجاج and جبنة.
لحم دجاج جبنة بطاطس.
Batatas is important.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's not as important.
The judge is not so much. That the judge
yeah,
comes
yeah.
into the msakhan. I think it doesn't have to go into the sambusa.
I would replace دجاج with بطاطس or
I've
عدس.
actually tried like actual
I
legit.
do not believe in spring rolls. Spring rolls are not a thing.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
They exist. They're
Yeah.
not an abstract
No.
concept.
Let's unpack this. Why?
Because they just don't. They're always vegetarian. I don't like vegetarian.
They're not always
yeah.
vegetarian. A.
Yeah.
No.
B,
Always.
They're literally like a different shape sambusa.
Is that the Chinese sambusa?
There's sambusa after
Yes.
takmir.
So the Chinese have
Yeah.
sambusa.
It's
Can we officially? Can they claim sambusa?
They also have mento.
yeah.
Can they claim mentu?
It's called dumpling.
Okay, there
Yeah,
we go.
I think
so
they,
they
can.
cannot.
You know,
Yes.
they can.
It is
They
different.
can. Dumplings and mento
yeah.
are the same thing.
Do they make it the same way?
No.
Where do you think mento came from?
China? I have no idea. Honestly.
China?
I have
Well, look,
no
everything's
idea.
made in China nowadays.
I mean,
So.
yeah.
True.
That actually-
True.
I mean, that sounds kind of legit, but maybe not. I'm not sure. That sounds somewhat kissy, but okay. There's a scent of truth there.
We need to do a documentary on how
The
mento-
origin of mentu.
Yes, I'm sure we have to go down to Jeddah.
I have an
Of course,
experience
yeah,
with
yes.
from
I have an experience with Mento
Mecca,
discourse.
Hajjaj.
Okay.
You gotta keep that in mind.
I have an experience with Mento discourse. I like to call it.
Okay, go ahead. Let's go.
Back in the halcyon days of 2012.
2012.
You said halcyon. You what?
It is 2012.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Let's
I
go.
tweeted out like an example of Mento, a local Saudi dish, and like Afghan Twitter found it.
Okay. You got attacked?
Yes,
Okay, wow. You had
I was accused of culture appropriation.
Culture vulture.
Culture vulture, yes.
Mm.
Like no, it's ours.
Do they also call it
Haggana.
mentu?
Haggana. Apparently, I found out the hard way.
Sources hate.
Exactly.
International
Yeah.
at this point.
Oh my God.
So yeah, fuck yeah, sambusas. We love you.
All right. So
Thank-
shout out to Afghanistan.
Thank you for existing. We do this one sambusa that's very
Just one.
puffy.
Exactly.
You know,
For the whole family.
Ewa, it's crunchy and puffy.
It's called buff.
It's called puff pastry. yes.
Puff, ewa.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's the
Alright.
point of puff pastry.
Yes.
Yeah.
I told you, your boy is an idiot. All right.
I don't do.
He
food.
doesn't understand these
I
things.
just eat it.
No, he does. No, he doesn't even eat it. He just eats meat. That's it.
It
He's gonna
has
die.
No, this one's
You
cheese.
can die,
This
you can
one
die, you can die,
comes
you
This
can
with
die.
cheese.
this one doesn't have vegetables,
No,
and that's why you approve it.
just cheese.
But the sambusa burrito that has only vegetables in it.
The spring roll.
Random
yeah,
jacket.
No,
Random
he doesn't,
jacket.
he doesn't like that shit.
Next,
Next question.
Go on. عنده مشاكل كتير.
he is mashakil. All right. This is a good one. Individuals and hold on, where is it? My bad. I lost it.
Independence Day.
Nah. Individuals' independence. Our culture doesn't support fully individuals being on their own. As in, like, to rely on themselves,
Doesn't
until
support,
marriage.
Doesn't support. Doesn't approve. Yes,
I don't
that's
thi-
true.
What? Until marriage?
Yeah.
I think that the question implies no marriage.
Until you get married. Now, we talk about you are single.
Mhm.
Let's say you are a single
Single man.
female,
Mhm.
a single woman.
Okay.
Mhm.
God, I can hear you. What's the name? Every time I say female, she pops up. Murder. What's the name? You can. How many do you know? Well, in our, I don't know, what would say circle or lifestyle. I don't know what to call
Network.
it. This is okay. We know people that are on their own without their parents and still not married.
Mhm.
Jobs, living alone, and everything.
Yeah.
But as a culture, this is still something new to them. But if you look at it over the last couple of years, it did progress, where a lot of women have their own places, have
True.
their own jobs, their own cars,
We're talking about
and they live their own life.
Yeah, we're talking about the last 5 years, and it's becoming
No,
more.
no, it's a little bit longer. Than that.
Longer?
Yeah.
Before that, 10 years or
Yeah.
so.
No, but a lot of laws came out that allowed
The
it
last
to
5
be
years made it
way
easier.
Made it easier.
way
Yes.
easier.
And
much
I
more
feel
accessible to a
normalized
lot
it in a
of
sense.
But I remember that trend. I remember when China started.
Mm.
It started with the girls who were leaving their cities to other universities.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and that's the trend that I also encounter nowadays. Like
Why, you knew someone?
No, but you do see a lot of girls that move from other cities
How'd you see them?
to Saudi and
You were looking for them?
working in different places.
Moving to Saudi? No one said moving to Saudi.
Moving to Riyadh
Yeah.
from Jeddah, from
Were you
Sharqiyya,
waiting at the airport?
and working in these big different
Were you in Uber?
entities. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my encounter with that experience. Like, oh, I'm here. My sister, she studies in this university. I work, so we both have a place and we're both staying here.
Mm.
So it is happening more and more.
It is progressing, but I think still, every parent is always going to have fear, especially in a world that you do not have control. Because back then it was always control. You go to your house, your dad locks the door, it's game over for you.
Mm.
You don't move, even as a son, and that's how it always used to be. And then as you got older, they started opening the door slightly for you to go out and come back. So I think we're still on that trend. And
Yeah.
I think sooner or later it's going to be very normal. Of course, some parents are still going to be parents. We are dealing with a huge generational gap,
Mm.
and you're fighting old traditions with new life.
Mm.
New life, not new life,
A new lifestyle, let's
Yes.
say. new outlook on life.
I think that's always going to be an argument you're always going to have with your parents. You and your parents will never disagree. Will never agree on something. You know,
And-
not never, but it's going to take them time to see. Oh, okay, this person is responsible.
And
Yeah.
it's
You
the
know?
same argument they had with their parents. Like the different generations, they're always having. There's always a clash
Back
in
then,
between.
it was 1/10 for the whole family. Like,
No, but and even like if you're considering the transition between your grandparents' time and your parents' time, there were clashes in outlook and how things should be done, how life should be.
But
lived.
not as severe as right now.
And
Not as
that's-
severe as the age of the internet.
Yeah, I think it's always going to be there. That difference between the gap between the generations. It's
Mm.
just gonna keep getting extenuated, generation by generation.
we good?
Mhm.
Yeah, everyone say quiet.
Yeah, we're good.
God, y'all scary. Huh.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can't do this. Should you leave your childhood hobbies as you grow up? Don't answer. No, don't answer. Champsy, I know what you're gonna say. Let other ones talk. I'm gonna come to you.
What? There's no. What's his
Okay.
answer though?
Should my name is Champsy? Answer
Okay.
you. Should you
Well, it
leave
depends.
your childhood hobbies?
Depends. Is it a hobby that grows with you? Is it a hobby that you still enjoy? Keep it. If you don't, no. Well, كخة.
I'd say again, it depends. Depends on the hobby. Depends
Yeah.
on how you identify with it. How important is it in your life? Like for me, like I'm a nerd. I'm into nerdy shit.
Mhm.
I enjoy video games. I enjoy anime. I enjoy cartoons.
Represent.
Yeah, I enjoy it. Like I enjoy comics. Like I think that's going to be with me as I grow up. But there's a difference of being an enjoyer of something and just revolving your life around it. You prioritize your life around your hobbies, not you prioritize your hobbies around your life, not the
Like
other way.
gaming?
Yeah.
Well, gaming, if you saw, like, even it was across the globe, like parents always thought gaming was just a kid's thing.
It was
Yeah.
bad for your
Yeah,
kids as
until
well.
esports started blowing up and they started looking at these little 13-year-olds making millions,
Yeah.
and parents like, oh, okay, you actually make money out of this.
And before that, with streamers and the like.
I think streamers until this day is still not as big as it should be.
But if you make it, you make it.
If you make it, you make
No,
it.
Yeah.
But so no, I think again going back to let's say the gaming example. Like the gaming example is an interesting one because it is something a lot of people from our generation
But
grew up
if-
with.
For me, it's not about the money. It's not about like, is it valid? Or is it? It's because I enjoy it. Like
Yes.
I relax when I play video games. I relax. Like it's sometimes I just need to turn on my console and just like veg out for an hour.
Turn,
or
yeah,
two.
turn off
Yeah,
your
because
brain.
you're okay. Look, if you're looking at it that way, any childhood thing that you had going on, you can still do it today.
Exactly.
As
That's my point.
Same thing with me. Every time like I'm thinking about something or like I'm working on a project, I need like space. I turn on like Forza Horizon. I'm like driving around for like 3 hours. But in my head, I'm doing something in my head. My head is somewhere else. But it's making me relax. It's keeping me calm.
Yeah. That's my version of self care. That makes sense.
Mhm.
So in that sense,
Understandable.
we all agree that no, there is no reason for you to leave it
Exactly.
behind.
Keep your childhood alive, son. Even if she takes you from you.
No, but there's another point to know. Again, the point that you made. How much time are you spending there? Like,
Don't
you
let
know,
it consume you. That's the thing.
yeah.
And also shout out to the person on Forza Horizon who had a little pickup truck with the sticker Romancia.
Romancia.
Ah,
Yeah, shout out to you. You are a hero.
It wasn't a pickup truck. It was a van.
It was a little van. It was a
a
red van.
van.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the sticker of Romancia. Like,
Mhm.
shout out to you. You made my day.
OG.
But the other end of it is don't be a man child.
That's true.
True.
And you don't let this
Like,
hobby
All
define
men
your
are
identity.
children.
No, don't let this thing define your
Like,
identity.
Don't argue online about Star Wars and Ghostbusters. In your
Hey,
30s.
no, that's just personal. Please. don't.
That leads us to our next question.
Yeah.
Who's more cringe? Disney adults or Harry Potter adults?
Oh, Harry Potter adults every day.
Oh, yeah.
Not even.
All day, son.
Like, what are you
To
talking
be-
about?
I am both, and I can tell you.
No,
yeah,
but
it's
Disney,
Harry Potter
I'm thinking Disney adults is a very specific category here. What are Disney adults?
People who are obsessed with Disney as adults.
Yes.
Hey, but no, obsessed with Disney generally or like specific Disney movies?
Disney. It said Disney.
Disney. It could be like I'm obsessed with Disney as a whole, or I'm really into Aladdin,
Yeah.
and I'm 30 years old.
Like I know adults who go fucking crazy over fucking Disney World, and I'm so surprised by it.
Why?
Like yo, إنه مرة بزيادة الحماس عرفت. Yo, fuck,
Dude, they
go to
have-
Disney World.
They have
I'm
their
so
own
looking
Star
forward
Wars
to
Yo,
this.
area.
hold on.
There's, like,
What
the-
happened to you? Who hurt you as a child?
No, if
You
I'm
never had
traveling,
the pizza that's shaped like the Mickey Mouse,
bro, if I'm traveling, Disney
Have you
World
ever- no, no,
is
no.
a
Mickey
part
Mouse.
of the attraction. It
Excuse
is
me,
not
sir.
the attraction.
Have you ever been to Disney World in
No.
Florida?
No.
Nah.
That's why.
Okay.
See?
That's
Yeah.
why.
I missed out.
Oh yeah, no. See, you didn't miss out. You
Okay.
still can go today.
You can still
Okay.
go.
You
And
can
know
still
what
go.
You can learn. You can learn. It's a small world. After all. It is
Well,
a
apparently-
small.
You know, it takes you 7 days
To go through the whole thing.
to go through the whole Disney World experience.
And fast track
Experience.
stuff.
Yes.
Oh wow.
I don't
That's
know
what-
with the fast track or not.
Yeah.
This allows me to go to all the different Universal Studios.
Everything that's under Disney.
Star Wars. What's
Is-
it
I
called?
don't think
Tatooine.
Universal is not
Universal
under
Studios is
Disney,
not
but
under-
Star Wars.
That's a
is.
different thing.
Yeah, Universal Studios is a different thing.
بس حولهم في نفس
Yeah.
neighborhood.
Yeah, but then you have like Disney World, you have Epcot, you have everything, bro.
Jiran.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you have kids, which is never gonna happen.
So we know what kind of
Okay.
adult you are. You are
Hold up.
Disney, you are a Disney
hold
adult.
up, hold up.
Okay.
Okay. And you go to Disney,
Mm.
yo, them kids are gonna go to sleep early
Okay.
because you got things to do.
Oh, for real? طب معي, man. It's kids.
No, there's certain rides that your kids are gonna be too short to,
حقنا.
you know. So you'd be like, yo, listen,
Big boy pats. Let's go.
I love you,
Yeah.
but this is not for you.
Yeah.
Hey?
Interesting.
Tie yourself to a tree.
Okay.
Me and your moms will be back in 45 minutes.
Wow.
Here's a balloon. I'm gonna go chase Goofy right there.
Exactly. Yo, it's Goofy.
Okay.
I remember my experience at Disney World when I was a kid. Shout out to my pops and my moms for taking us,
Mm,
right? I had that little book with all them signed.
yeah.
Bro, that was the thing.
I remember
Oh,
that
that's
from the
the-
Paris one. I
Yes.
remember that from the Paris one. We did the
The
Disneyland.
Paris thing.
Yeah.
is not-
Also, I went to the Paris one. It's
nothing.
trash.
Marra.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
it's
a child.
very,
Yeah,
it's very overrated.
Marra was
Apparently,
wrong.
there's one in China.
Of course,
There's
there's everything in China.
Yeah,
Exactly. Even Sambusa.
Dude, there's only one C in China. I'm pretty sure.
Exactly.
I'm
Okay,
pretty
so
sure.
okay, I love how so you're all team Disney here.
No,
I'm
I-
taking both.
Look, Harry Potter's not for me. That's one. So I
ما
cannot
لحقت
discuss.
on the hype.
لا لا ما لحقت. I saw the hype. I don't want to be part of the hype.
You never read the books, did you?
were
I
never-
don't give two shits to care about that hype.
The books
Yeah,
were
yeah,
great.
The books were great. The movies.
The books were mid.
No, they were good books for kids, young adults.
I was a young adult.
Like hindsight being 2020, they were very mid and normie things.
Well, sure, there's hype around it.
Either
It
way,
was a
like-
culture. It became a cultural thing.
Like if somebody comes up to me today and says, "Oh, listen, number one, you're such a Hufflepuff," I'll punch him in the face.
yes, exactly. Yes, yes.
Okay,
yes,
wow.
Yeah,
Like-
I don't know what that
Yeah.
means. Like,
Like if somebody actually comes up to you and says that, I think
That
you
is
should
offensive. That is quite offensive.
reconsider
I'm just
your
saying, yeah.
your friendships, Yanni.
So y'all don't Harry Potter, no?
no, like,
You actually
Y'all
are quite a
don't-
Hufflepuff.
Yeah,
Just
because-
Yanni, just saying.
what does that mean? Like, tell me what does that mean?
Okay, read the books, homie.
No, the books are
Let's
are
go.
poorly written.
Let's go.
They're very poorly written.
Okay. Have you
My
watched?
religion is no, صعبة. Actually, to be honest, I
They're
listened to
way longer than they need to be.
what's his face, the guy from QI.
I'm loving the literary criticism here. of
I
Harry
like,
Potter.
there's a race of elves that are enslaved and they enjoy being enslaved.
You do realize it is targeted at children
yeah, and they don't enjoy
no,
being
that
slaves.
I will.
with
I
very
have to-
basic morality
I have to challenge you on
of
this.
black and white.
I have to challenge you on
It
this. The
taught
books-
you themes of racism,
Yo,
the themes of
coexistence,
racism were poorly thought out.
prejudice.
when someone brings up Dobby, I cry. I weep.
He weeps.
I weep.
Yeah, so
Dobby makes him weep.
so
but then
that-
again, if you're an adult and so yo,
I just had a
So
whole
basically,
meeting.
the morality
Sorry,
of that book was
back
that
you up.
you have to be a nicer slave master to your elves. That was the thing in the books. Like
I mean,
No, they
the
like
last sentence of that book was Harry Potter saying, Dobby should bring me a sandwich right now. That was the last sentence of the book.
No, it wasn't. Can we go?
Can we go?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, let's go.
Please.
I'm waiting for you.
I can talk more about this.
I know. I know.
you're such
I have
a Hufflepuff.
thoughts.
Model.
All right.
See?
I hate you both.
All right. Next question.
Next question.
Island life, country life, or city life?
Island boy.
Well, here there's an assumption. Is there not a city on the island?
No, it could be it's an island boy.
You have island activities only.
Yeah.
You have. Well, that's what I'm thinking. If I'm
Yeah.
an island, so I can only fish or ship things.
You can play the steel drums.
I'm
Can eat the pineapple.
I'm a city boy for life. I need my expensive, poorly made coffee every day.
I need the safety of concrete around me at all
The
times.
safety of concrete.
Yes.
See, I'm not with island life because they're gonna get washed out. So
Oh my God.
What are you
So-
living?
The question is simple.
What is happening
This,
here?
this is not for eternity. This is a question. Would you like to live in an island life, or
I would like to.
the country life, or the city life?
I would like to experience all three before I make. my
Okay, you're
decision.
an asshole.
I can do.
You don't understand questions.
I can do island.
You don't know how
and,
things have been run. I asked you a question. Pick one. Which one would you choose? Of course, we would like to experience all of them.
Yeah.
Idiot.
I think
Island and country for vacations, but city, man. If you're living on a daily basis, no, city. You need delivery. You need
Exactly.
You need stores
Yep.
all over the place.
Okay.
Oh, I'm hungry.
You need capitalism.
Yes, you need capitalism.
Okay.
Yeah.
City life all day for me.
Though I think I can make country life work.
You can't.
I could.
No, you can't.
I could.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like
You're gonna lose your mind.
I've never experienced it.
if I sire enough children, I can make it work.
See what I mean? That's exactly what I knew. That's where he was going
Okay.
because
They'll keep me entertained.
remember what Turk said about my neighbor?
Mhm.
What are you talking about here?
Yeah.
What did I?
What did you say about my neighbor across the street?
Yo, no, I didn't say shit.
And his 100 kids.
It was a fun comment. Turks.
What'd you say, Turks?
I mean,
Turks, you're on the spot.
Come on, bro.
dude.
Do you remember?
Back in the day, you didn't have a lot of entertainment venues. Okay.
Hence,
Okay.
Hence, now we have cinemas.
Yes. But
and very small families.
my neighbor.
What?
But keep going. But my neighbor has.
Yo, he joins himself.
He's very old school.
Yeah,
His form of entertainment is having
they
babies.
didn't
Okay.
discover cinemas.
we didn't discover cinemas.
Mhm.
Siring children.
Netflix,
my
what?
Oh, my bad. Okay, my chest really hurts. This weather is not changing.
City life. I'll go with city life.
Thank you for joining us.
Mhm.
We're out.
Still not good. Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Next question.
Mm.
Mhm.
Thoughts on the generational trauma of the 90s kids here?
Generational trauma.
I think it's
We're still
it's-
going through it.
It's categorized in one single sentence. لما تكون مواليد التسعينات وجالس في امان الله وتجيك رساله زواج واحد من جيل 2000.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know how am I supposed to
Yeah.
feel. I'm not even a 90s
Yeah.
baby.
You're not in part of this
Yeah.
conversation.
Exactly.
Me
Like,
neither. For that, that.
yes.
We're out
What?
of this.
None of us are
Yes.
90s babies
Yes.
here.
But we grew up in the 90s.
We grew up in the 90s. I know.
Yeah, but Shamsi and Turks can qualify as 90s babies.
Yeah, close.
I'm a
No,
90s baby.
No.
Yeah.
I belong to the 80s. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
sorry.
so tell us, number one, about your
Tail end
trauma.
of 89, but I'm still 80s.
What trauma do they speaketh of?
Speaking of.
Well, look, if you grew up in the 90s here or in the 80s or whatever, and the 2000s came around,
Yeah.
and then you saw the whole world change, and now you're stuck. Your childhood was trash,
Mm.
and you're watching like our
I wouldn't
homeboy.
call it trash.
No. Saad always says this. Yeah, shout out to the homie Saad.
Mm.
It was like everything we're building. It's gonna be for these fucking kids. He's like, every time I look at the future, like, yo, fuck these kids.
But you get to,
I look at them and they're
Part of
happy.
the
I'm like,
process.
why are you happy? Why? Why do you have hope?
Yeah, man, shout out Saad.
You don't.
Saad is in Dubai every day, and he still forgets that.
oh, he's still there?
No, most likely. I have no idea.
Okay.
He's always somewhere. Shout out to the homeboy.
No, but I think, bro, you were living it. خلاص, why are you mad about it? Just the past is the past. Look towards the future. Enjoy the
We
future.
just
Don't-
saw a football
don't tell me
player
how,
with a
how to
huge
feel about
fro.
things, Shamsi.
Yeah.
I will be upset if I want to be.
Be upset. I'm just
I will be salty.
Yo,
okay.
trust me. I'm not gonna
Let go.
stop you.
Just let go.
No.
I don't wanna.
Look, Shamsi is around a couple of software versions behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He still needs updating. So all these answers will change with the first child. So we will revisit all these episodes again, Shamsi, by the way.
I'm sure.
Ooh.
If we have 500 episodes until you have kids, we're going to revisit these episodes again.
One by one.
One by one. Yes,
One
yes.
single one.
yes. I can't wait to see your take after having kids.
None of us grew up with like smartphones in high school. So I think that was a saving grace.
We didn't have access to the internet.
Yeah,
and
that
it's
is
all
because
of its cars.
if we had like smartphones
Yeah.
back in the day, all of us would be in jail, I think. at some
I
point.
used to sneak in my N-Gage, my Nokia N-Gage,
Oh,
to play
Oh.
a shitty ass snowboarding game.
for me, it was the Sonic game that ran at like 5 FPS.
Oof. You know, these
I
kids don't
think,
know. These kids don't
look,
know.
I just kind of thought about something and I want to put it out there right now.
Ew.
If and when, if because of Shamsi, when because of us,
Mhm.
we're all married.
Mhm.
That includes you, listener number one.
Mm.
Yes.
All right.
It's because of
We need to sign a contract with our wives not to watch this podcast in order for it to stay organic.
No,
For
oh,
real?
oh.
Yes.
So it could just be.
Oh, shit will change. Shit will change.
I know.
Yeah.
We need to sign contractual agreement that they are not allowed to use anything said on the podcast against us.
It's very important.
It
actually.
is very
Yeah,
important.
it's very important.
We
Honey,
need.
it's a character. Not really, it's a character.
He's a character.
It's pretend. It's pretend.
But it happened to me.
No. My name isn't even Turkey. I'm sorry.
Yo. Oh my God. I think that's the sellout.
Yeah.
That's going to be the sellout.
I just want you to know, like, you know, this is
Because if we
important.
cannot come here and complain about our lives, as we usually do,
What's the point?
and it's going to be, look, we will complain about ourselves being bad husbands. Because, of course,
We
there's
are
going
going
to
to be.
be. Yeah, we are
Probably.
definitely 100%. All right?
But we shall aspire to be better.
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Always.
That's the tattoo I have on my forehead.
Aspire to be-
Yes, exactly. All right? But, we want to vent.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Like, if today,
We want that space.
if you push my buttons today, I don't need to talk to the boys about you pushing my buttons.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Need to let it out.
that is why we're all going to be single for the rest of our lives.
Mhm.
Mhm. Don't look at me that way.
People.
Anyway, next one.
Next one.
Woo. Is food plural or singular?
It's like fish.
And sheep.
That
Because
wasn't,
fish and
that wasn't
sheep
the
are
question.
food. Are
That
you
wasn't the
eating sheep?
question.
Yeah.
Or are you eating sheeps? You're eating food.
Or octopus.
I don't care as long as it makes me happy.
Do you say octopi?
Yes,
There's-
you do.
Okay. No,
I think it's
I think he plays for Chelsea.
octopi.
Yes.
Football jokes.
yeah. We're,
Next.
listeners, we are not me and Church. We are not football people.
No, we're not.
All right, next question.
Mm.
We're anime people.
Yes, exactly.
This one, I just pushed it to the end for no reason, to be honest. Like I saw it a couple of times,
We're
I
at the
just
end?
ignored it. Yeah, we're almost up. What's the name? It's where is it? We have so many questions. Influencers and their cool kids table attitude.
It
You
exists.
can't sit with us.
We have front row seats to that every single weekend.
It exists, unfortunately.
I look at it like this. Because you live your life as an influencer, you want to surround yourself with other influencers because they also have a big audience and you would like to be part of that audience.
True. You're
Okay.
treating your
Synergy.
personality as a brand, not
Yes.
as a personality.
And so with that, you will automatically see them there and you go and hang out over there.
Gravitate towards them.
And then the ego gets so big that you act like you are more important than everybody else. As if you are the center of attention.
Well,
Because
this-
you're literally trying to be the center of attention.
Exactly.
Okay,
That's
this is
like
you talk about their nature, though.
That's what exactly.
Peacocks do.
I'm explaining why it happens. There's nothing you can do about it because when idiots join other idiots, you become a moron.
When peacocks peacock, they peacock.
oh,
Okay.
that was so much more
Yes, yeah,
profound.
thank you.
than-
Thank
you so
than
much.
idiots becoming more.
I think Sun Tzu said that.
Na-
Yeah.
Harvard is on the line.
Yeah. They need words.
The art of influence.
By Shamsi.
No, but so, no, I think
When peacocks peacock,
They
they
peacock.
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 Yeah. So but that's
Stupid.
again, that's part of the nature. Like that's part of the game, right?
Yeah. when we see them, influencers, I'm not apologizing for this. Okay, I'm not. Get in your feelings. It's all good. It's like planet Earth.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
It's true.
It is fascinating.
Yeah, if you look,
Yeah.
influencers, if y'all are sitting together and then you see the three of us next to each other, looking at each other and laughing, it is about you.
Yeah.
In Turks, in Turks,
Approaches the table quietly, opening up his Snapchat.
I mean,
snap.
I mean, but it's interesting to see as well. Like it's interesting to see the dynamics. Let's say.
There's nothing
she's
interesting.
letting out her mating call. حدا ينن. حدا ينن. That signals that she is willing to accept mates.
Yo.
Oh my god.
Look, here's the thing. There are some influencers that actually have a personality.
Yeah.
You know, they play that game,
True.
but they actually have a personality.
True.
And we had conversation with them, and it's interesting conversations,
Mhm.
right? But it's a game that they have to fucking play
True.
because someone created that game.
Some
it's
of
an
them are
old school
humble,
game.
Very humble.
Very humble,
Marra.
very down to earth. Okay. Like I can never judge Buhamdan.
Mm.
Buhamdan is a
like-
national treasure,
Yeah,
you know. And you talk to him, the most down to earth guy in the world.
true. Amen.
That also goes to Khairo.
Mm.
Khairo,
True.
same thing. Khairo, one of the nicest people you ever meet in your life.
This-
Well, he's not an influencer though.
But then again, you do find other people that do put on that character, and you do see it, and it's very
And they
clear.
play that role.
Yeah, and you do see it very much. It's clear that you are pretending to be something that you're not.
Yeah.
Even off camera.
Uh,
The ones that do it off camera. That's
Do you know how does it look like, Shamsi?
Mm.
It looks like you when you see a camera.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's exactly how it is.
Like
That is you. Every time you see people taking photos, you're running next to them to take a picture.
deer in headlights.
You are the same person as them. You just don't know it yet.
they're looking for headlights.
Mm.
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 Sun Tzu.
Looking for heads.
Thank you.
Lights.
Looking for peacock.
Oh, anyway, we need to get the hell out of here. That's enough for one day. Oh my god. Oh,
That was a lot.
that was a lot.
That was a lot, right?
That was a lot.
I don't even know how that was. Salamatek.
Good questions. Good questions. I like.
Thank you. I worked really hard on it.
So, what is your real name?
I'm not gonna say that.
No.
on the podcast.
Okay, we're not going there.
Mm-mm.
Alexander.
He's not an Alexander.
Your name is Alexander.
Might be Buray.
Alexa was answering.
Yeah.
Alexa, no.
Thank
Down.
Thank you for listening.
Anyway, thank you everybody for joining us. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here. We out.
Yeah.
So I'm joking. Shout out to listener number 1. Thank you for being here as always.
My pleasure.
Look forward to having you here again and again. If you want. If you
Mm.
want. You don't have to be here. I know. I understand.
I've grown on you, I think.
We'll never say that again.
Mm.
Like mold.
Like mold.
First time you're an asshole. You know we like you. This is why we have you.
We also like mold.
That's why we also protect your identity.
You should check that out, my guy. Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of assholes. I swear to God. See, I told you, there's no love between men. There's always hate.
Yeah, no love lost. No
Anyway,
love lost.
we out.
We out.
We out.
Shout out to everybody. We'll see y'all soon. And we are gone. Let's go.
Yeesh.
Peace.